Okay, what we've got going on here today is I got to turn the racket makers off here a second. There. Now that we got the racket makers off, how about that? What we're going to do is we're going to test fit these bearings into the stem of the 500. I already set the bearing race on there, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this driver tool. We're going to tap it down in there. And that's all the way down. Cool. Now we just have to do the same thing to the bottom side, which may be a little bit more difficult because it's a little harder to reach, but we will soon find out. Then again, maybe not. We're going either way, we're going to find out. It's just, is it going to be easier or isn't it? So let me readjust the camera just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Get it right down there like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah. Now we'll just see if that'll sneak up in there. Find an appropriate sized adapter, just kind of like that. Gently tap it into place. Yeah, it's got a ways to go. Up, there we go. We're getting it. By George, it looks like we're almost there. Find out real quick. Grab a flashlight. Take a look down in there. Not really. It's not up in there yet. Oh, I see it's going in a little crooked. That's all right. Do it this way. There we go. closer. It doesn't have to be exact. All it's got to be is there. Because we're going to take it back out for powder coat anyway. Now we're done with that. There. Now we'll put this away. This is a bearing driver kit. And what we're going to do next is we're going to sort of kind of now we're going to try to test fit the bearings on the steering stem itself. Maybe I can get you a shot of that. And maybe I can even let you see what I'm doing. Maybe. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now we got the tape off from that yoke, your steering stem, I should say. And what we're going to do, can you see that? We're going to take this bottom bearing and we're just going to slide it on there. We're not going to seat it all the way to the bottom. We don't need to. We want to be able to get it back off eventually. Now you can't see that very well, but we're just going to put that on there just enough that we can that end. That's closer. See if this one does. No, that one for the top bearing. There. I think this will work. Maybe, maybe not. There. Yeah, you still can't see it. I'm right in the way. Now, how about this? Take that down there out of the way. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Now, we just give her a tap. Yeah, you can see that. Nope. It ain't a wanting to go. Pick this up and take another look at it. It should go. little stuck. Well, we'll see what else we can do here. Maybe. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. Gonna try something anyway. Get something behind it so we can swat it with a hammer. Yeah, gotta go a little bit bigger. Just a wee bit bigger. Here we go. This'll work. This'll work. A little gentle, tender persuasion usually works. Yeah. Well, the best way is to get a bucket of water, some wet rags, put it in the microwave and heat it up. Get it up about 200 degrees and it should slide right on. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Instead of forcing it, we're gonna get some water and put it in the microwave. And you're saying, yeah, right. Well, it works. Now I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, maybe you can see that. There. Zoom you right in there. Yeah, through that glass, you can almost see it. I got 3 shop rags with a bearing wrapped up in the middle of it. And soak it in water. That's the secret. The microwave won't heat the bearing without giving you a lightning show. But you wrap it in wet shop rags, stick it in there. The microwave heats the shop rags up because it got the water in them. And the water at 212 degrees will heat the bearing up. Because that's the boiling point of water. And all we're really doing is heating the water that's in the rags and soaking the heat into the steel. Oh, we've got another minute and 15 seconds. Now I'm going to get a glove because that baby's going to be hot. Then we'll take and we'll unwrap it. And it should pretty much drop right on that stem. At 200 degrees, and the stem is already cold for being out here in the garage. It should work. Should slide almost all the way down there, and that's all we want. We want to leave a little space in the bottom because we want to get it back off without wrecking it. Yeah, 25 seconds. Oh, she's steaming good now, Maynard. Give it another 10 seconds. That baby will be blistering hot. But I have my glove. There we go. We got steam, no smoke. How about that? Oh yeah. Smell the the wonderful warm smell of hot oil. Now, we're going to switch this back over to the workbench. Doot-de-doodly-doot-de-doo. There we go. Now, you saw me take this right out. You can see it's steaming pretty good. So, I'm going to move some of that stuff out of the way. Get another glove because that baby's hot. Inside that bundle is a nice hot bearing. And we didn't burn it up to do it. Right there. See that? A bearing. That on there. That on there. Ah, nuts. Went too far. Oh well. Now we're going to have to heat it up to get it off. Oh well. But it went right on. It's like I said it was going to. Now, get them hot rags out of the way. Come on. Come on. Come on. You went on there once. What's going on? Nuts. Damn it. What is going on with this thing? Yeah, this is some of the problems you run into when you're doing this customizing stuff. Now, go over here and get the correct nut for this. And give you a better look at it. Well, we got the steering stem in there, and all it is a test fit, so that's all we're doing. Yeah. Put this nut on here so it just can't drop out and get dirt all over the bearings. That's all we really need. Yeah, I think that'll be just fine. Now, put this back. We don't need that in the way. Get this out of the way before I dump it in my parts. There we go. Now we got things sort of secured. Now we'll put this bushing on here for now. That'll hold it up in there, closer to where it's really going to be. Maybe. Maybe. Well, that'll be good enough anyway. Good enough for now. Let's take it back apart and put all the spacers and stuff back in it. Now we can mark it where we want it for after we shim it. And we got to mark it right now for the steering stops. That's what we're doing now. We'll mark it for steering stops. we're looking. Yeah, that'll work. That's just about perfect thickness. Use that for a steering stop. Get a stop gap here on the radiator. We don't want that steering to hit the radiator and punch a hole in it. That I think would probably be bad. In fact, I know it would be bad. It'd be a catastrophe. There. Well, there's one. And give us a mark over here. Now, move this. And we'll take this and move it over here to the other side and do the same thing. There we go. Nuts. Right in that area. There we go. So now we got our steering stops located. We can take that back out of there now. Put these toys away. This back over here where it belongs. Right there in that parts bucket. Put this away. Put this back in its package. Now we can take this back out of here. That back in there. can't see me again. Well, we just got to get that bearing back off from there. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see it. There we go. Maybe. We're trying. Let me try this. I'll put you on hold for a second. Well, now what we got to do is, now that you can see again, you got to take this bearing off from here. Hopefully I can just warm it up just a little bit, give it a couple of taps, and seeing as it's brand new and not all rust seated on there, maybe I can get it warm enough so it'll just slide off. And we'll find out. Give it a little bit of heat. Give it a couple of love taps and see what happens. Worst thing that can happen is I'll have to go buy a new bearing, and I don't want to do that either. Hey George, I think we're getting her. Just a little more heating up here, and I think we're going to have it. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to take a lot of heat, just enough to warm it up, make it release from the stem. Now, we got it down far enough, I do believe we can just tunk it. There we go. Turn that back off. Okay, well here we are. And what we got going on here is we're getting this GL 1100 front end to fit this CX500 front end. And what we have to do next, we got the bearings so that they're pretty well set, but we've got to remove this tab. There's only one way to do it. Well, there's actually two. I can use a plasma cutter, or I can use the good old grinder. Yeah, we've been making some sparks here. So if you want to watch the carnage, hey, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you can come back in 5-10 minutes and see what else might be happening. But for right now, we're gonna get to cutting with the carnage. We love sparks. So we're going to get right in here and get after it. Now what we've got, we still have the new race here that's being protected by this rag, and the radiator housing is being protected by these rags. down here that you can't see, but it is what it is. Now, that might be enough. We'll grab our favorite hammer. Yeah, the tool of choice for some of this stuff. This guy right here. Now, we can make sparks go the other way. Okay, we'll bend her down just a little bit more now. There we go. Okay, we're getting her. Yeah. You can leave in the comments what you think about this little operation. Whoa. And it's gone. Look at that. Now all we got to do is clean up the rest, which is no big deal because we can do that with this, or at least a good portion of it. Yeah, we just keep going until we got it right down to where we want it. Then make it look halfway decent. Yeah, we're getting there. Well, I think I'm going to have to come back here in just about a minute. We're getting real low on air pressure and I need to start the compressor up. And you don't need to hear that thing run. So hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's not looking too damn bad. There. Well, we're about done with that for now. And we're going to have to get a different die grinder with a flapper wheel on it. Finish smoothing that out. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. Found it. Don't look no more, I found it. A half wore out flapper wheel ought to just about do the job. We're getting there. Just about got her knocked off where it's going to be about the best looking. There. That looks pretty good. Once it's powder coated, you'll never see it. And that's the almost perfect. We're getting there. Got a little bit more to go. Still got a bit of a ridge right there. I think we're going to get a different die grinder. We'll be back to that one. And in the meantime, while I'm chasing that die grinder, I'm going to charge up the air compressor again. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing, yeah, you might like this, you might not, but we're going to test fit this whole front end together right here today. Got the bearing right here on the stem, and that's an approximation setting because it approximates where it's going to be living when it's all said and done. Then we slide that in there like that. And we got a special piece here that I made yesterday. I think I showed you part of that. And we're just going to stick this nut on here for now. Just finger tight, just tight enough to hold everything in place. We're not going to right it right yet. So we'll get this tightened down here like that. There. Now that works. Make an adjustment over here a quick second. There we go. And now what we're going to do, we're going to put this top clamp on. We're just going to set that on gently. Make sure it fits correctly. Bit of weevil wobbling around there. Just about like that. And put a cap nut on there. Got to dig into the parts box. Oh, goodness sakes. There's a cap nut. There. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find a bolt for each side here and get those started in. And man, we're not going to make them super tight, we're just going to put them in there. One on each side just to hold the fork in place, the fork tube in place. Yep, that's the wrong one. There we go. Get that started in there like that. One on this side. You go like that.